I have two daughters. They were like, when are we going to get a cigar named after us? And I was like, I wasn't even sure they were paying attention. So the Holy Coley was born, which was the shorter Robusto 5x50. The Holy Coley named after my daughter Nicole, and then the Tally Alley, which is the Toro size, that's named after my daughter Allison, and Tallahassee's nickname is Tally, so Tally Alley. So all of the names kind of have names similar to what you'd see in vintage lures, where they had like the Super Duper or the Golly Wally kind of thing and stuff like that. So the whole motif of vintage lures and vintage tackle kind of carried forward in the branding of each of the cigar names. The Habano had those two sizes to start. We launched with that. And then over the time, I wanted a slightly bolder Habano. And the Habano actually took a step down from medium plus with a Corojo to medium. And I was like, can you do a full-bodied Habano? Because I want a stronger cigar because I like stronger cigars. And so I wanted them to take the Tally Alley and add Ligero to it. But I don't know what the hell I'm doing. And you don't want to, recipe based on me. So the blender was like, look, he's like, hermano, no mas, like no more Ligero. He's like, let me work on something. So they sent up a cigar that was box press. And the box press, they changed the wrapper leaf to Habano 2000 from the Esteli Habano that we were using. The Habano 2000 wrapper, they have an Amatepe binder. And then he took out some of the Viso and the Seco that was there, the filler tobaccos, left all the Ligero of the Amatepe in the filler. So the Jalapa Esteli and the Amatepe in the filler has a higher ratio of Ligero. So that cigar was sent up as a sample, and I was over here on the porch smoking, and I was on the phone with Nimmer in the factory, and I said, guys, this cigar is awesome. My wife happened to be out here, and so as she was sitting out here, she was listening. Again, I wasn't paying attention to her. So she says, if that cigar is awesome, I want it named after me. I said, okay. I said, well, I'm going to call this the Mean Jean, because her name's Jeannie, and